Hi everybody, how you doing this morning? It's Aunt Rosalind. I don't know what time it is where you all are. It is 10 a.m. It's Eastern Standard Time. I'm at Eastern Standard Time. I've only had a half a cup of coffee this morning, but that's fine because I try to limit my caffeine anyway. So I'm drinking water right now. I'm just typing in because I don't know who's going to show up or what exactly they're thinking when they click on the live, but I just wanted to come in and spend some time with you all this morning. I do have different things that I'm doing today. I'm spending time with my parents this morning too, so it's not going to be a really live. How did you all like those videos last night? I bought a brand new camera and it's very high tech, high resolution, high definition. Okay. So you can probably even see a little shadow on the wall or anything with this camera because it's so high tech, you know. And I'm using different angles. I'm trying to get used to these different angles, you know, where I'm talking to you all because normally I would have it facing the cards and I don't know, but I want to do more face to face and I want to do more live with you all. Okay, because I love you guys. I really do. And when I am working with you all, I want you to understand the sincerity of it, But I also like to come on and have fun and hear from you guys too. Today I just wanted to have a chat with you all and talk about different topics, okay? Because I've had people, on Instagram, on Facebook, um, just different social media sources, because I expand all of those. I usually friend everybody on Facebook. I talk to people on Instagram, I would say like once a day, twice a day. Sometimes I don't always respond right away, but I'm on those platforms all the time. Okay. So you'll see me with Roots of Earth because Roots of Earth is all mine, and we're really just family based. Every product, I work every product. It's not like you're ordering from some mass manufacturer and you don't know what's happening, with your products. Usually people, they'll talk to me about their situation, their birthday, etc. And then then I have more of a basis when I am working your product, when I am conjuring your product. I do have altars that I use in my home specifically for clients, and it depends on what's going on, what needs, that need to be addressed. Sometimes it's going to be love, sometimes it's, financial things. Um, a lot of times, really a lot of times you're going to need cleansing. You're going to need cleansing before you do anything else. You're going to need cleansing first and foremost. Because think about it. Why would you open up and have all your roads open and you still got all this negative stuff hanging on you? That's the worst thing. That's one of the worst things you can do. Okay, there's still no one joining me. So hang on. You know what? I'm going to be right back. Give me like 3 seconds, guys and goddesses. Well, that's not working. Oh, well. Okay, so that's something that I really do want to talk about is the fact that you can't really work on something like love, reconciliation, having things that are much bigger, much better, much higher if you're not cleansing at all. Okay. Um, oh, you guys know I have a really nosy cat. He thinks he's a reader. Okay. So you guys, if you see him, just play along. You can play along a little bit. He thinks he's a reader. Okay, come on, get down. Get down. Cats, I don't know if you guys know that, but cats are very they're attuned a lot with psychic energy. That's why they're so popular with Egypt, the Sphinx and how you see the cats, they're kind of sitting there like, that's because they really do hold a lot of higher intelligence. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, it's hard for anybody at all to go into manifesting, opening roads, having these better love relationships, having these more prosperous lives, better jobs. If you've never had any cleansing or banishing, it's just not even what you want to do because you're basically opening your roads and everything, or you're working on reconciliation to come together again with your lost love, but you have all that negative energy attached. So, banishing, cleansing, bath rituals, the candles that I conjure with the herbs and roots for specifically for clearing your space, your living environment. I even make the smudge blends for clearing your space, for cleansing it, like highly, is very high resonation, with that, a very high resonance, okay? Because what happens is over time, all of you beautiful goddesses, you masculine, all of us, we can have that potential to build up all that toxic energy around us. And we wonder, well, why isn't this working? What happened? I pray, I treat people decent. I go to work every day. I treat my kids good. I'm nice to my neighbors. What's happening? Why is it that this isn't working? My love life, my career, why is it my family? Even my parents had some issues here and there. My grandparents, I remember this, my great aunts, my uncles. What happened? And a lot of people don't understand how strong that energy can be that's negative and attached to you. Okay. The energy that's actually, come on, chicken, move out the way. The energy that's actually attached to you, it can be, well, I hate to say it because I don't want to scare people about conjure or root work or anything because it's really part of our cultural existence all the way back thousands of years ago. All of our ancestors were shamanic. All of them were. It doesn't matter what culture you're from. But they don't, a lot of people don't understand that it's actually like, it can become like a demonic attachment. It actually has its own life force. It's like something you have to banish and get off of you, like to actually rid it from your life, from you, your children, like your family line. You have to really work on getting that off of you. And then afterwards, you'll start to awaken and understand. You'll start to have much clearer energy and you'll see the differences in your love life, your work, career, family, all of these different things that you were wondering about before. Okay. So it's very dramatic. And, we just can't always do that, on our own. I'm clairaudient also. That's something that I don't know if you all wanted to ask me about. Um, yeah, the ancestors, they do speak and they are very helpful in your life. They care about you, they love you. Um, we have to show gratitude to them, and they want you to have the best life. They want you to be abundant, successful. They want you to be healed. They want you to have love in your life, your children. They sent their energy forward to us, thinking about us. That's what helped them to survive and to be happy and to get through, and we are nothing without them. So it's like a relationship with the energy going back and forth between you and your ancestors. It's just how it is. Okay. That is the way of life. And, I don't want you to ever think that, because we weren't raised in our country of origin or we weren't, with them thousands of years ago. So it can't possibly be that way. No, no, it is that way. So oftentimes, when I do readings for you one to one, and I kind of take it to a deeper level where you can really understand not just your question of, well, is so and so, is are they cheating? Are they going to leave me? Will so and so come back to me? Did they ever love me? Yeah, I'm answering those questions. I'm going to answer those questions, but also I want you to know, goddess and masculine, all of you beautiful people watching, I want you to understand there's such a deeper purpose, there's a deeper meaning, there's things going on behind the experiences you've been having. Okay, so that's what I want you to understand. Some of them are good things, you know. So you have to sometimes be willing to open up just a little bit more, put yourself out there just a little bit more so you can understand all that support around you, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they are there around you. Okay. And um, some of you are you're empathic. You know, you recognize it as being empathic, okay? And you know and you understand when social things come up, you understand how you might feel, you know, as a child or even now that you've been more awakened and you're more open to different, you know, things like readings, healings, Reiki. I'm still offering Reiki. I'm still offering it for the $18. I know someone else had asked me about it. That's the only reason I'm bringing that up. Um, but yes, you came in as being a soul. You came in being who you are, and then along the way, we get kind of lost a little bit. But it's really healing and teaching. It's like your guide, your spirit guides, your own soul. You know what path you're on, and you know the journey. But it's like relearning it, you know, from that really high perspective. Okay, so I don't know. Some of you might understand that like you just know it, you know, and some might be a little bit, you know. So what is coming up? I'm trying to think of some different topics because I don't see yeah, I'm trying to see if anyone's joined me. Um some of the topics now coming up are about Venus retrograde because that is some beautiful, powerful energy to work with. I mean, I feel it. I felt it a few days ago. It's really a beautiful energy because it helps you to know, like, on a social level, relationship level, where you want to project your goals as far as, like, if you are starting your own businesses, if you're trying to find out more about the people you're in relationships with, okay? It changes the energy. You can kind of feel it, you know. It, especially if you're meditating, you're really going to start feeling it. Okay. Um, it's really that energy of you can like peel back a layer. You can really understand your partner more. You might be willing to ask things that you weren't asking before. You know, your children, your parents, family relationships, you might notice how they feel now. Just, you know, especially if you're not forcing it, you don't have to force it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to force it. So I'm just shuffling because I want to align just a little bit into that energy to find out what we should be aware of for the next week or so. Today is Saturday, September 29th. Saturday, September 29th. Can you tell us, highest guides of light, ancestors of light, spirit guides that help us? Can you tell us what is happening? What should we be talking about and understanding? What should we be guided to? Let's get some openness, some awareness going here in our thoughts. You know, because it's so hard for any of us to understand or even ease some of that pain. You know, I know that some of you are in so much pain because I've been getting your questions. I've been doing readings, you know, and some of you are in such pain. I understand you feel like you're blocked off. Okay, you feel like you're blocked off. And you're really not, it's a mental kind of thing and it's an energetic kind of thing. You're not really by yourself in that pain. Okay. Okay. Let's see, base chakra. Okay. These are two really good cards together. This is talking about your root chakra, your base chakra. Okay, and this is what helps us all feel secure. It helps us to feel love, in our life. It helps us to feel grounded. Okay. And it came with the meditation card, rest and rejuvenate. Okay. So this is really, it's a message from universe, okay? Your ancestors are telling you need to meditate. You can do this 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. Go and put your feet in the grass. Okay. If you don't understand, well, how can I connect? Imagine white and gold light around your head, around your crown chakra. Imagine your root chakra, which is your tailbone, right there in the tailbone. Imagine that it's being protected and it's loved and supported. Imagine that, see all the earth and the trees around him? That's because the earth takes what we don't need. It takes excess energy from us that we don't need. Okay. And it helps you. It's there to support you here in your earth journey. So this is all about helping you to feel secure. Okay. Grounding, knowing and understanding that you will be taken care of, you will be provided for, you can feel safe. Knowing and understanding all the excess negative anxiety, etc., it can be released into the earth. The earth will take it from you and help you to heal. Okay. Grounding, meditating, understanding that you are wise, you can connect to the earth energy. Okay. Some of us come in as shamanic souls. I didn't know that I was shamanic. I didn't even know until I was a kid and I was having different people, as a kid, I had other kids coming to me like with problems. I would feel so bad. I would cry for them and everything. I didn't know that I was a shamanic soul. I didn't know that that was really my journey yet. I spent a lot of time in my younger years because I'm 46 now. So I spent a lot of time in my younger years trying to meet all these checkpoints, these masculine checkpoints that we have in our society. Okay. There's one. Okay. What is the next one? This is the one I should pick. This one keeps coming up. So we have mental conflict and awareness. Okay. Now, this is really powerful. I'm hearing from spirit because I'm clairaudient. My guides, they help me with readings. Okay. The mental conflict is coming from, all these years that some of us have had, this years of toxic energy, years of relationships that we feel like we're chained and corded to the relationship instead of just loving the other person and having reciprocation, give and take, good supportive, loving energy, happiness, going through a bad time together, supporting one another. We've had years and years of this toxic buildup, and it's creating all this mental conflict. It can create disorders too. Did you know that it can create mental health disorders? I learned all about this. I studied it and I see it in people, and it helps me to propel me forward. I feel more and more compelled to help you all. I don't judge you. I want you to understand I don't judge you. That's not my energy. I want to help you, and see the awareness here coming with this card. It's about understanding and, seeing yourself just a little bit higher, just a little bit more meditative, where you can start to recognize what the disorders are, what the mental conflict, those issues in your mind, what they really are. Just raising yourself, raising your consciousness, your energy just a little bit. Can you meditate today for 5 minutes in the morning? Can you go outside? Can you ground yourself for a few minutes? When you go back in, when you go back to work the next day, when you talk to your kids that day, you know, are you going to have a different awareness, a different perspective? Yeah, you will. Because awareness is really how we came in, is how we were all born. That's our natural state, is the awareness state. Forgiveness, kindness, coming up with problem solving within our family, within our own household, resolving things with our coworkers, understanding who your tribe is, that's all awareness, and putting the energy here to your awareness instead of here to all that mental conflict. Okay. So that's why those two came together. Okay, let's get a couple more, and then I'm going to have to go. Okay. Um, let's get a couple more here. Oh, okay. These are two beautiful cards coming together. Hey. Oh, hi, Linda. Thank you so much. You said good morning. Blessings for what you do. Thank you, honey. That's so beautiful. Thank you. I really feel that. Hopefully, you'll be able to just go back and be able to watch it. It's 20 minutes so far, Linda, so you'll be able to go back and watch the beginning of it. The next two are rejoicing and celebration and triumphant success. These are two beautiful cards together. Okay, this is all about clarity and new beginnings here. The thought process, the swords energy, it's all about new beginnings, thinking, with the clarity. It's like actually having answers, being able to see clearly without any blocks in the way, and mentally understanding your path, your goals, etc. Okay. And then here, rejoicing and celebration. So it looks like some of you are ready to overcome something. You're going to have victory in it. You're going to overcome it. You're going to be able to say, wow, I'm really going to celebrate this. I'm also hearing some of you are going to come away from your shadow self. You're going to overcome the shadows. Okay. So you're going to come out of the darkness. I feel like some of you need to make space for forgiveness. You need to make space for divine timing. You need to believe in your heart. Yeah, well, possibly there's some serendipity coming here, which is unexpected joy. It's unexpected good things coming in your life, things that you didn't even know were coming to you. I'm also hearing that some of you are going to feel this on a soul level, and you're going to reach this even faster if you have balance, balance, balance. Especially those of you who've been in these relationships where you feel like you've been wounded, you know, really coming to terms with that, because we, as I'm being told right now, we manifest those relationships, whether we believe it or not. We help to manifest those relationships. On the bottom of the deck is passion ignited. So this is really good energy. I feel this energy. I can literally feel it. Passion ignited. This is about you coming to your creative self and you designing what you need in your relationships, designing what you need as your career and your work goals to help you from your own beautiful energy, manifesting that, just feeling it from your root chakra, your sacral chakra. You see where her hands are? Her hands are on her sacral chakra. That's where so many of us create. Okay. Linda, you said you're looking for new beginnings after a tower moment last year, soon to be ex-husband. Wow. So that's powerful, Linda. So you can definitely give a testimony even in your own life to how it was to overcome that. Yeah, disruption for a lot of people. So what I'm seeing too is that a lot of us are going to have fun in this creative, spontaneous kind of energy, learning and remembering that you came into this life and as a child you were a creative being, and accepting that and trying to spread that into your relationships, into your work life, your career life, and into the way that you interact with family, coworkers, peers, letting things go that have been bothering you for years and seeing yourself as powerful, finally, finally, finally. And then here, what I'm going to do to end, because I know I have to go. I'm meeting my parents this morning, so I have to go. But let's do a couple of love cards, or at least one. Let's see. Is there anything, spirits, you would like us to know? Ancestors, would you like us to know anything about love? Okay, give your relationship a chance. Okay, you see that, right? Even though I had to cut the tip of it because the cat kept picking this card over and over. Because I told you guys, my cat thinks he's a psychic reader. Okay. Oh, work on your partnership. Give your relationship a chance. So, some of you, okay, this is what I'm hearing. Attune and align, and some of you will manifest. Okay. So, if you attune and you align, you have your energy right, then some of you are going to be in these soulmate relationships. You see the angel wings and everything. This is a deep relationship. So some of you actually are going to come back together, or some of you are going to have to go through a hard time. Okay. And then you're going to be okay in your relationships. It's like wounds that teach you, wounds that heal, not just being wounded over and over and over. Hi, Tracy. Tracy said, hello, chat, love, light, and blessings. Well, thank you, honey. Thank you so much for that, Tracy. Let's do one more romance oracle, and then I've got to go. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Yeah, which is a good thing. You can look at this in all honesty and say, wow, this is a beautiful thing. My love life is being affected by children. It's beautiful. Because children help us to align, don't they? They help us to stay playful, loving, creative. You know what? If you're ever going through a bad time, you don't have to hide every single part of that from your children, but children, their perspective, their understanding, it can help you. They can help us so much, with what we're going through at certain times. Sometimes we have to be careful what they're exposed to, but yes, children have a beautiful perspective on life. And they do help us, they heal us, they teach us, they help us to expand and to grow. And see on the bottom of the deck, playfulness. Wow, playfulness, children, give your relationship a chance. So just going from there, it really seems like the energy of a family. It really does. As I'm sitting here, that's what it feels like, the energy of a family. Okay. It feels like a family in reunion. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Yeah, you said your ex-husband is a narcissist, and you're still optimistic about love even after everything. That's wonderful, beautiful. So that's like a gift from spirit. You're being supported, Linda. So, what I want to do in closing and in conclusion, and you guys can go back and watch this because it's 20, yeah, it looks like it's going to be like 29 minutes long. I just wanted to say that I do work with helping, so many of the goddesses. I do have males come in too, divine masculine. It's wonderful to speak to you as well. Um, I do the readings that I'm led to give. I feel led by the ancestors, led by my spirit guides. In the future, I would like us to start, understanding just a little bit more about manifesting what you want in your life. Soaps, bath rituals, bath salts, candle magic, conjure oils, all of those things are different tools that I use and I make and I create. Everything that I create is made with intention. And if you need anything custom or you need specific products to help you with those times in your life, I just want you to know I'm here for you. I'm real. I'm actually a real person. My products are real. Nothing is mass manufactured. So if you have not had a chance yet, make sure you go to www.rootzofearth.net. Rootzofearth.net, and you'll see the services, the ceremonies that I offer. I do ceremonies and rituals for you. I help people to understand what kinds of things they need to develop in their own self. No matter if you're manifesting love, if you're working on reconciliation, if you're working on prosperity and abundance, there's things that have been going on since the beginning of time. And it's just a matter of us all reconnecting with those roots, with conjure, with candles, with fire, with rituals, with our own self and understanding how powerful we are as goddesses. It doesn't have anything to do with bad things, baneful magic, dark magic, sacrifice. I don't do any of that. Okay. None of that negative, dark stuff. It's all about just going back to our blueprint, going back to our roots. Okay. All right. So I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your morning and a beautiful rest of your day. I'm going now to hang out with my parents. I'll talk to you all again later. Okay. Those love triangle reads, I'm going to be starting those again probably tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye. Blessed be.